Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all doing well. As you can see, I have two planners in front of me, and from the title of this video you can probably guess that this is my 2022 notes page setup. So this is my life planner on this side with the mid-century circles, and here is a monthly planner which I've turned into my budget planner, and I thought I'd show you that as well. And this is a cover that I designed myself. Erin Condren printed it and made it for me, so yeah, got that one. So I thought I'll show you this one first and I'll go into this one. So the budget book, I did mention that I had purchased this in my haul from, I want to say, a month or so ago, maybe 2 months now. And even though I haven't done a lot on this, I just wanted to quickly show you what I have done so far, which is very little to be quite honest, but I thought I would show you it anyway. So first off, we've got my name on the front page. And you have a nice little quote. On these pages I have put down all of my big bills for the year. So I've got my paydays as well, so I already know when I'm getting paid. Got my car payments in like a peachy colour, my villa payments are in purple, my blog domain is in like a cherry pink, Disney is in like a dark green, AVG is in like a deep blue, and my NFL Game Pass is in like a pinky colour. Just so then when I am budgeting stuff, I have like a very quick overview of like anything that's major coming out that month, so it's easy for me to find. I've set these boxes up so I can write down how much my complete income for each month is. So I actually get 13 paydays because I get paid in July twice. I think it is next year, it might even be August. One of these two is normally twice a month because we get paid every 28 days or every 4 weeks. That's what my current pay is. So July will probably have 2 columns in it, just because I want to keep track of it, but I've got it laid out. So you've got the work income, so my main source of income, any money I get from posting on my blog, any sales I do, so like Depop, Facebook Marketplace, anything like that, and other. So I use Music Magpie a lot to get rid of a lot of my old stuff. Sometimes it will scan and give me a good price, other times it scans and gives me a low price, other times it won't scan at all. So every couple of weeks I will try and do like a clear out of like my old things. I've still got a bunch of stuff up in the attic to go through as well, but that is what that one is. And then I will obviously have this sorted for the end of the year, so I can have like a running total of everything. I haven't done anything to this yet, but what I have done, all of the months I've already got set up with the redating. I've got the washi tape to block everything off, so all I need to actually do in here is now go through and put in all of my paydays, all the big bills, everything like that. And that's honestly all I've really done with this planner. I haven't done anything else to it yet. And I have stuck there's a page that comes after this, it's that probably just see it through here, the I want to call it the productivity functional page, I guess. I've stuck them together because I don't use them. So that's what I've done with this one so far, but getting there slowly. So on to the main event. So for 2022 I went with the Just My Type neutral but colourful one. I don't actually know what I think it was just called Just My Type colourful, because you've got a different colourway first of all for all of the tabs. The tabs are not the usual Erin Condren colourway, and the weeks look like this. There's no colour on them, but your planner is actually colourful. So that's what I went with. And I also went for the mid-century circles cover, and just here on the bottom, just turn him over, little baby Yoda. So he is my little buddy on my planner for next year. Right, so into this one, have my name straight away. So this sticker here is the same as the one in my monthly planner. That is from Duke Pluke Designs. I believe she also has a website and an Etsy shop, but I think I got this one off of her Etsy shop because she had an Etsy sale going on at the time. And then you go into this one. So in here I will be clipping in my what's it called? It's like a list of salad food, because each year I'm in charge of buying the New Year's Day food when we do like the big family dinner, and we always have salad for New Year's Day, start the year off healthy, why not? And every year without fail I always forget what the items are, so I have a clip in that I've been using for like 3 years now. Alright, so this one here, we go straight into the 2021-2022 overview. The bit up here, I have pretty much left it blank other than my holidays, just because I could sort of see like the gaps in between where my next ones are. So I've also put the key up here this time, and I'm slightly regretting it because the last 3 planners I've had it along the bottom, and I think I should have done that. I don't like it being up here. Don't know why I did it. I should have had it down the bottom here, but that's fine. We'll just have to deal with that for the next 12 months. Right, so highlighted yellow bits, that is all of my holidays off of work for next year, just so I can quickly see that. And then I do that bit first because obviously it's a highlighter, I can't go over stickers with highlighter. The next thing I will always put in is my paydays. So even though I've got this obviously on my other planner, this is my complete overlook of everything, so I need my paydays in here, so when I'm doing my planning I can just flip back and forth and find it. Then I popped in birthdays because they're clear ones, they can go over the top of any payday ones just in case, which happened down here in January. And that's everyone's birthdays for the year, whether they're people who I see often enough to give cards and presents to or they're not. I've just put everyone's birthday in, hoping I haven't forgotten anyone, but I guess we'll find out. And then the dark pink one, which obviously you can't see anywhere else here, that is for my sick days, just in case I have any days off work, so obviously you can keep track of that. Because I tell you, the 2021 bit, my October has a lot of pink stickers on it because I was off for a long time. Right, so this is the 12 boxes, and what I do with this every year, and it hasn't changed and it won't be changing for this one, each box is for one of the months, and I will take a little like Polaroid zip photo of a highlight of the month. It could just either be one picture, or sometimes I could do like 2 or 3 just to stick that in, and then I'll put the monthly sticker on top. So for example, if I show you, this is my current one, so I haven't obviously got November or December because I'm filming this at the minute. November hasn't quite finished. I'm filming this a little bit in advance because, you know, Christmas is coming. And then December's one I will fill in probably the first week of January, maybe even on New Year's Day, just depends. So this is sort of things that happened throughout the year that I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, so for June, for example, was my 10 years at work, so I've took the photo that they had for their social media and used it for myself. So that is what this one here will be doing. This page will be my social media tracker, I guess, so I will write down all my video ideas, what days they're going up, if I filmed them, edited, whatever. That's sort of what that one is for. And I have set January up already because I got a little bit excited. So obviously there's no work shifts in here at the minute, because at the minute when I'm filming this I don't even have my rota for the week of Christmas yet. That probably won't go up for another week or so, so the chance of me having anything for January at the minute is like 0. But this is what I'm going to be doing again throughout the year, just be redating it with these stickers from Your World of Colour, because I love her shop, and I just love that I can redate my planners. It makes me so happy. But obviously because there's 31 days in January, I've had to put the 31st one up here because I hate, because I've whited it out here, I don't like when they split the boxes, because sometimes I have a lot of things going on, like the 14th. Granted, that's the 14th, it's not going to have a split box, but if that was something down here, that really bothers me that you only get like half a box, so I reallocated it up to there. This was that page I was on about in the budget planner. These will be getting stuck together. I don't have a use for this page, I don't really care for this page, I don't know what to use on it. I didn't like it in the last, it'll be the last 2 planners now I've had. I don't like it in this one either, so that will just be getting rid of. So this is what the inside of my actual planner looks like. So there is no colour on the pages, and I said this during the haul, I'm really happy about this because it means I can just use any colour and I haven't got to worry about them. I also like that they've now put this box here back down at the bottom, and like the little calendar bit, so I can put a full box over that and then use the rest of it for my sidebar, which is how I think I used to do it. I want to say in my 2020 planner and my 2019 one, which I think was the first planner I had from Erin Condren. It might have been 2018 actually, I can't remember when, but they had like a square box up here that some people put like their word of the week and stuff in. But yeah, I'm going to try and sort this out all nicely. But anyway, let's go to the notes pages because that's obviously what this video is for. So we flip to the notes tab, and I have these 2 pages blank. I never use these pages in my 2021 planner. I still haven't actually got anything on them. at all. Maybe I'll think of something as the year goes on. I am kind of contemplating with the idea of doing like a last time I did, so like last time I washed my makeup brushes, because I don't do it like weekly. It'd be nice to write that down. Last time I changed my bed sheets, even though I do that regularly, sometimes I think I did it the week before, but it was actually the week before that, and I was like, oh god, I haven't changed it in like 2 weeks. Like last time we deep cleaned parts of the house, so I kind of maybe want to do that on here, but I don't know, because I didn't do anything about it last year, so I guess we'll just we'll see. Then we go into this one, which is the Disney movies page. So as you can see, it's very minimal still, but I have my 2 columns ready to go. So if I just get my current planner, I'll show you what that one looks like. Here is what it currently looks like in my 2021 planner. So these are all of the Disney movies that I have either not yet seen, or I saw them a long time ago and I haven't seen them since, such as like Cool Runnings, which was from 1993. Last year, so 2020, I started out from Snow White, I think was the very first one on the list, and that was from like the 50s, and I managed to get all the way up to 1998, which was Mulan. Anything that has a little red dot next to it, I have seen it before, and even though I've seen Mulan like 30,000 times because she's my favourite Disney princess, I put it back on the list. So I've managed to get down to Frozen, which was 2013, which I'd seen before. Yesterday I re-watched Moana. I also did Toy Story 3, Tangled, Cars 2, Brave, Wreck-It Ralph, Monsters University. I did a lot yesterday because I need to start clearing some of this list off. My sister and I watched The Incredibles 2 a while ago, and I watched Frozen 2 for the first time, I think, back in like the summer. But the rest of these I haven't seen yet, and it goes all the way over to Luca, which is 2021. I've got Shang-Chi down there as well, even though I think I probably should have put that on a different page because it's not so much Disney as it is Marvel, but it's on there anyway just so I remember about it. And I think there's like a couple of other ones that have come out since I wrote all of this down, but the idea is that whatever hasn't been ticked off I will then transfer over onto this page here in my new planner. At least that's the idea anyway. Right, next up is the social media tracker and my 2022 savings, because I like to have just a complete overview of that. This one, as I was drawing it out, I ballsed up a little bit on the spacing because I actually took out one of the columns that I was using last year because it's not something I actually need to track. It was my blogger followers, which I don't think you can even follow or unfollow on that anymore, so I don't know why I was still tracking it, so I took that out. And then I marked everything off. As I was drawing it, I was like, hang on, I've not accounted for the fact that there's now actually less, so the gaps could have been bigger. So the last 3 are like huge, but it's fine. All I like to do is just like the first few days of the month I'll just go through and write down where I'm at with everything, and just kind of like to see where I've grown or lost over the years. Like I know full well my Twitter and Instagram are like just dropping like flies, but that's fine. But I know that you lovely lot on YouTube, who I love very much, you've all been subscribing very nicely to me over the last year, so that number's actually gone up, and it's just something nice for me to keep track of. The savings one, even though I have a budget planner and I do my little budget book for in contra, like the A5 size, this is just a very quick way for me to see how much I've had each month, like has it been going up or down and everything. And I got a bit creative with this one. I did all of the months actually in the Erin Condren colourway, even though this planner is not in the normal colourway because I went for just my type, but that's how it's turned out. And as you can see, these 2 are kind of a little bit blank because I don't really fill this in until the first week of January, just because if there's anything from my previous planner that I haven't finished, or I did finish, I don't want to like write it down like 3 or 4 times. So I have my 2022 movies, so this can be anything from any time in the last like 50 years. Any movie I want to see, that will go here, plus any new releases and that I want to see. And reading list is anything on my shelf that I would like to read throughout the year, or maybe I buy some new books, I can then have that down. So this time I've also done it into a bit of a column as well, so I've got started, finished and my rating. I didn't do that last year. And if I go to, where is it? There we go. So the movies, so one of them was Last Christmas, which I think came out 2019. I was going to watch it last year and I never did, so that's on the list. Whereas we've also then got The Princess Switch 3, which came out like 2 or 3 days ago on Netflix. That's on here, so that can be anything. My reading list, on the other hand, shoddy this year. I did finish 3 books, and one of them I started, I got halfway through and I was like, I really don't like this book, so I've sold that one. Another one at the top, sold that as well because it just didn't appeal to me anymore, and I can't even find my Diva Rules book by Michelle Visage anywhere. I've got no idea where that's gone, so I don't know if I've sold it or I've put it somewhere, or maybe it's up in the attic, but I can't find it. Right, next up we have Year in Pixels and Weight Loss. Now this Year in Pixels is one of my favourite ones to do because each week, maybe like on a Sunday or maybe just at the end of the day, I think, oh, I haven't updated that, so I've got it as great day, good day, alright day, bad day and crappy day because I like to keep track of it. At the end of the year I'll have a total of how many of each one I had, and I've also got HMS and PA, so I like to keep track of any panic attacks I have, any really bad hemiplegic migraine episodes that I have that ends up sort of causing me to be off work, because it's kind of like you're having a stroke and you can't do anything, let alone get in the car and drive to work and do a 9-hour shift. So just little things like that to keep track of it. All the little black bits at the bottom are just where, like, obviously February only has 28 days, so I've blacked out the bits that aren't part of the month because not every month has 31 days, etc. Weight loss, we did shoddy with this in the last year, but pandemic, so I'm not gonna take that to heart that I ended up putting on more than what I lost. We're in the top row section, we're sort of, well, I say top row, we're sort of in this little bit here. I always add more on just in case, because you know Christmas is coming. If I indulge on chocolate or a lot of cheese and crackers, then I'm not going to feel so bad when the weight I then get up to is not on the page, so I cannot exceed that amount at any point, but want to see if we can do better. So I think last year I started on like this box here, so the fact that I've only gone up like £2 technically in a whole year after how much I've ate in the last year, which is a considerable amount, to have only gone up like, yeah, about £2 to £4 roughly if I'm in this little section here, that's fine. So I'm just going to try and do better next year on this page for definite. And the last bit I have, which I also have in my 2021 planner, which I can't show you, my contacts page with this little tab here, I have everyone who I will buy Christmas presents for on this page. I don't normally write, there's a couple of people I don't write down until like sort of near the end of the year, because I don't know if maybe I will be getting them presents or not, or if I'll still be in touch with certain people, will I still be working with certain people. So I just have my family and my like 3 best friends and their kids if they've got them. I have them wrote down here. I've then got my Christmas card list, which is on just one of these little, let me pick it up, sticky notes. So I have family on the top half and then work people on the bottom, so I can obviously like cross people off once I've done this, and then this sticky note will probably be transferred to my next planner because this is from the current planner. And I've just added a few little Christmassy stickers on because that's nice. So then throughout 2022, if I buy them something in February, I'll write the item down in pen. Once the item has arrived to my house, I've got it, I've checked to make sure it's okay, it gets highlighted, and then once I've wrapped it, it gets scribbled out. So it's the method I've had since I started using Erin Condren planners back in like 2019, so it's worked well for me. It worked well this year. I didn't miss anything, I haven't mislabeled anything, everything has turned up. That is that. And at the very back you've just got the 2023 planner, which I haven't touched at all, and you've also got the little pocket with the monthly stickers in, and I've taken the perpetual calendar out because I don't really need that. But yeah, that is how all of my note pages have turned out for the year already, and I like this, it's all ready to go. But yeah, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully some of the note pages ideas gave you some ideas maybe of what you could do to your planner or what you might want to do, but yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It only took me about 2 hours to get everything set up because obviously I was drawing a lot of grids, and there's no dot paper at the back of the plans anymore, which they used to do, and I loved that because I was like, grids can go on the dot paper ones and lists go on the lined ones, but oh, I wish there was some dot grids at the back again, but anyway, that's fine. So that's it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in a video very soon, and hope you all have a lovely Christmas. Bye everyone.